Welcome back to another episode of the Brighton Career Mode here on FC26, where today we sit 11th in the league at the Premier League halfway point. 19 games played, that is the halfway point here. January 1st, we sit currently there in 11th. We are 8 points off the top 6. We are 9 points off the top 5. We are 11 points off the top 4. We are safe from relegation at the moment. We are currently having a 7-point gap between us and relegation. So theoretically, there is a world and a place in which we still get relegated. We are in the January transfer window. We are looking to do some business. Some business has already been done. You can see we're up to 81 million in the budget there. If we go to transfers here, you can see who we have sold already just throughout the course of the season. Jason Steele is off to MLS to Seattle for 720,000. Joel Veltman is off to Nottingham Forest for 4.3 million. Lewis Dunk is off to Benfica to join Jose Mourinho, and then Adam Webster is off to Gladbach in Germany for 4.1 million. So not that much money for the four players combined here, just roughly around that 15 million or 12 to 13 million mark in the budget there for them. We are looking at a couple of options. If I'm being completely honest, I kind of possibly maybe look at a new center back position here, maybe another striker, maybe some more winger support. I think winger support is definitely key there. Possibly a goalkeeper, possibly at least a backup goalkeeper, something like that. And we just will go from there. We'll vibe with that. We do have some FA Cup action here as I continue to just ramble on here. We have FA Cup against QPR. We have a game against Man City. We have a warm-up game against Burnley. So we'll probably play Burnley, skip Man City, play QPR. Remember, the board wants us to spend the money. The board wants us to spend 81 million. They also did just say at the off camera, they said that we are going to get everything from the transfer sale. So every transfer sales, we're going to get everything. I don't know if we're going to sell anybody, though. Now, before we bring anyone in, we do have to look at our loanees. We have lots of players out on loan that could definitely be a part of this team, like Buonanotte could definitely be part of this team as a right mid. Sarmiento theoretically could be part of this team here. Rushworth could be a backup backup goalkeeper. Ferguson is on loan to Roma. Igor is a good center back option. Matt O'Reilly is a great cam option or even a midfield option. So we do have options in that territory. Matt O'Reilly, Evan Ferguson, and Buonanotte are the best there. But Buonanotte is definitely replaceable. Matt O'Reilly is kind of come into the player here. So we might even recall Matt O'Reilly. Now, one player that I don't actually know if he's been injured or he's just not been playing for Barcelona. He had a great preseason. I don't know if he's injured or not. Nowhere is telling me that he is injured. He's not getting game time. I believe he's only played one game so far this season. It's Rooney Bargi, the wonder kid. We are going to look to go ahead and loan him in for the rest of the season here and see what the Barcelona board have to say. We're going to try and pay less than 50% or just around that 50%. We'll try and do 60-40 to them. They went 50-50. I'm happy with 50-50. We'll see if Rooney Bargi wants to come into the squad and hopefully join in this Brighton team on loan. That will give us time to figure out what we want to do with Buonanotte when he comes back. However, something I do want to do, bring in a permanent, is obviously some more center back support. And this guy has been ridiculous for me on Ultimate Team. So I'm going to base it around that and bring him into the squad, or at least try to. And his name is Calvin Bassey out of Fulham. So we are going to look to offer them around 13.5 million, just around his market value, a little bit less. See what they say. I just noticed they don't show the wage on the budget no more on the top left. They actually accept 13.5 million. Okay, we are on default strictness for signing players, so we'll take that. He's going to want important. That's completely fine. 4-year contract deal. I'll bring him up into 30. Completely fine. That is great from EA. You couldn't even see the accept button there. No release clause, obviously, yes. I'm going to try and give him around the same wages, around that 70K. Give him a 2K pump wage. He wants 78,000. On top of that, as a signing bonus, you can have that 78,000. That is piss poor. That's just a sponsorship deal for us. Smash tickets. It's honestly shirt sales for him. 78,000 in revenue. Calvin Bassey joins the squad to support our defensive line. Welcome into Brighton. Rooney Bargy did not accept the loan offer quick enough in time to be a part of the squad here, so it's Rooney Bargy list, but it is Calvin Bassey full. He starts as center back for Boscagli in his first game here against Burnley as we look to beat the worst team in the league. And the kick clash is a little precedent there. It's manageable. It's manageable for me. I don't know about on YouTube in the viewing eyes of y'all, but it's manageable for me. Baeba into Georgina Rutter. Out wide for Minta. And Minta now, he's going to cut back. He's going to look for someone. It's Costalos. He turns, he shoots, he scores. And the bread is there. Costalos on the score sheet early on. We score an early goal. It's a miracle. And Chalampos Costalos has 11 goals in the 14 appearances. It's Brighton 1, it's Burnley 0. And they're showing why they're the worst team. I mean, it's just a simple turn and finish. It's a simple goal. But it's a goal that we haven't been scoring as of late. Baeba is looking, obviously, he's keeping his spot as long as nobody big comes in for him, like a Man United, Real Madrid, and Arsenal. We won't sell to just those clubs. Weaver is kind of the one on the chopping block. Fleming has his shot blocked by Calvin Bassey's balls. In the second shot there by, I don't know who that was, but it's out of bounds for a goal kick. Baeba. Rutter into Minta, and Minta now down the right hand side. Minta into Costalos, Costalos into Matoma, and Matoma on his left foot finds the back of the net. It hits the crossbar and it goes in. And Brighton doubled their lead here against bloody Burnley. It's his 6th goal this season. Costalos out wide for Minta, and Minta down the right hand side. It is Minta. It is Costalos. He's going to turn. He's going to look to get a shot off. He does get a shot off. It's saved by Dubrovka. Tushama, Florentino. Florentino gets past Calvin Bassey. And Calvin's Bassey just letting go past him with ease. It's 1-1, or it's 2-1, I should say. Tresser on the ball, losing it, and that will be halftime. Brighton take a 2-1 lead here at the break. Van Hecke, Matoma, Georgino Rutter into Weaver. Weaver now in towards Georgino, or into Matoma, I should say. Matoma into Costalos, and Costalos will redouble their lead here. Brighton 3, Burnley 1. Oh, and the clearance is straight back off of Cullen, and now Cullen is in behind. And Cullen into Fleming, who clears it to Tresser instead of trying to shoot it. Doesn't do so. It's Cullen now on the ball. It's Hannibal. It's back to Cullen. It's back to Fleming now. And intercepted by Baeba. Matoma, Baeba! Absolutely blasted into the top of the net. And Brighton have a 3-goal advantage. It's Carlos Baeba's first goal in the Premier League. It's 4-1 for Brighton here against Burnley. And we will jump to simulation. We will jump to result, actually. We'll even just jump to the end here. And we will pick up a 4-2 win. Hannibal picking up a consolation goal in the 72nd minute. And Rooney Bargy will come in on loan from Barcelona for the rest of the season. We say hello to him into the squad to provide competition on the right-hand side for Minta. We want some more midfield support here, so we're going to look to AC Milan and Samuel Ricci, or Samuel Ricci, however you want to pronounce it here. Possibly do include a swap deal of like Ayari, Garuda, something like that. Diego Lopez, obviously James Milner. He's 40 years old now and safe. He is retiring at the end of the season as well. We are going to offer... Do we offer Ayari? I think we do. I think we just try and mitigate it a little bit. Him plus 13 million is just over that market value. They don't want that. They want 22 million. With that 22 million, we're going to try and do 20 million with the release clause. It's fine. They want 20.7. Sure, I guess you have 700K. Don't know what that's going to do, but all right. 1,000 to 15,000 increase. You want more. You want a 21,000 wage increase, and you can have it. And Mr. Richie is going to come into the squad here right before the FA Cup game against QPR. Welcome in to Brighton Hove Albion. It is FA Cup action here. Danny Welbeck starts at striker. Rooney Bargi gets his debut here on the right-hand side. Richie in the midfield with Basquiagli coming in for Calvin Bassi. And then Gruda as our cam. And I'm going to have to redo that again. But we will play QPR in the game. Oh, I don't. No, I do have to do it. Yeah. Baeba into Gruda. Gruda into Baeba. Baeba into Bargi. Rooney Bargi into Gruda. And Gruda into Welbeck. Chair cross comes in. Dembele has it down. Madsen 1-0. QPR take the lead against the run of play. Danny Welbeck and Rooney Bargi is in behind. And Rooney Bargi on his debut. Can he rescue Brighton? The answer is no. He hits the post. Welbeck into Matoma. And Matoma now on the ball. And Matoma will draw level. It's 1-1 here in the FA Cup. Danny Welbs. Gruda, Danny Welbs. Out wide for Bargi. Rooney Bargi crossed in, back post. Matoma's there, and he obviously won't win that one. Richie will get it though. Into Gruda. Gruda, Bargi. Gruda, Bargi. Welbeck. Matoma can't get a shot off. And Richie will win the ball. And Richie now. Danny Welbeck will find the back in net. And Arsenal Brighton will have the lead. Matoma onset corner. Van Hecke, no. De Kuiper. Richie, first time. It was going to go wide. He cleared it. It's back into Gruda now. Gruda into Hishelwood, who's on for Baeba. It's saved. We also obviously bring on March. We bring on Sully March. Bassi also comes on and scores the deal sealer. Brighton 3, QPR 1. Calvin Bassi scores his first goal for the club. And that is full time. Brighton Hove Albion 3, QPR 1. It was shaky, but we got it over the line. It's 3-1, and we're into the next round of the FA Cup. We'll quick sim here against Bournemouth in a 2-0 loss to Menu and Clivert. And well then, we bring in Michael Cooper in on a permanent deal to be a keeper as well. Now, he is 77 overall, so he is going to provide not just backup, but as well as competition for that first team spot over Verbruggen. He comes in at 27 years old, 77, 76 overall. For 10 million, we say hello to him. Welcome into the squad, Michael Cooper. And that will be deadline day sorted. Our transfers are done. On to the rest of the season, where we currently sit 13th, where we have just had 3 losses in a row that I didn't show y'all. I showed y'all Bournemouth. I didn't show y'all Fulham, which we lost 3-1, and Everton, which we lost 2-1. Next up on the cards is Crystal Palace at home. Here we go. We need a win. We desperately need a win in this game to close off the episode. And we start with Minta having the biggest touch of his life in losing the ball. Baeba into Kadioglu. Kadioglu into Kostalos. Kostalos over the top for Matoma. Matoma will bring it down. Richie will get it. Baeba. Kostalos in towards Jorginho Rutter. And Jorginho Rutter trying to get a shot off of Mark Gahey. Goes ahead and blocks that off from happening. Kadioglu, Minta, Georgina Rutter, Costalos is there, and Costalos is in behind, and Costalos is into the back of the net. Brighton Hove Albion 1, Crystal Palace 0. Costalos, Minta's in behind, and Minta now to double the lead here. Minta will roll it into the back of the net, and Brighton have a 2-goal advantage here against Crystal Palace. Richie into Matoma, down towards Minta, and Minta now looking to get past. Minta across the face of the net. Costalos is there. Brighton 3, Crystal Palace 0. And we are going to go ahead and quick sim. So when I play, apparently, I can score goals now. That's good to see. It's simulations that we have a problem with now. Brighton 4, Crystal Palace 0. We end the episode in 13th with 30 points there. We are looking to climb. We obviously have the Emirates Cup coming up as well. We have Nottingham Forest coming up soon as well. Brentford, Nottingham Forest, Arsenal as well in the league there. I will see y'all for tomorrow's episode. Until then, leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.